Welcome back to Economics, Game 2, Episode 2. We're signed into Ajrep, GMBH right here, and we're about to issue another bond because the timer's down to 0, so we can do that. If you're just selling to the public or whatever, this doesn't really matter. Right now you are able to set the interest rate at whatever you want, and you'll still be able to sell it to the public. You have to issue it at the correct interest rate if you're selling it to the central bank. Okay, so we're going to issue that, and we're going to go out of outstanding bonds and sell it to the public. So now we have 101. Let's head to the map. And it's going to be a very long process of building an infrastructure out here, because usually you would have multiple players doing this, not just one player trying to build an entire city. That's not how this game's made. So yeah, it could be a while. I guess we could just, I don't know, I might just look around the map and see where I could start something, but I got 100 right now, so we just made some bond payments. Let's take a look at our profile. Okay, so now we're not insolvent anymore because we made a bond payment, so that's all good. We have no properties, shareholders, me right here. The public owns 9 shares. Payable. Okay, so our net worth is, this is all working properly now. Okay, so our net worth is minus 1012. And let's now just wait, and we're going to sign back into our identity. Alright, so let's head back to the farm. I love this music. Here at the barn. I keep on saying barn, but it's farm. In technical overload, I believe it's barn. In economics, it's farm. You gotta forgive me because I'm working on a million games, and it's hard to remember all these little specifics. $4 more. So again, I should specify that this is not how the game is supposed to be played with one player. So I'm just going through how the game is played, basically. This is basically just a feature, and I'm also checking for bugs in the meantime. I'm not working yet. I gotta go down to this farm say you have about 10, 15 active players, or active on and on at least, there's going to be a lot happening. There's going to be a lot of strategies to take, and you're going to have to stay in close competition. And you can also get to a point where you don't even have to do this lower forms of labor like this, and you can just invest. So you can just constantly play this game if you want, or you can play it casually, but that's after we get some players. Okay, we made $4 more. It's going pretty good. So it actually might be a while before I start advertising this one, because I'm going to do Merchant Adventure first. I know in the previous video I said I'm going to do both at the same time, but I'm not sure about that. Might be a little while on this one. Okay, let's try to remember where the next cabin is. Down here. Nice. So we have a good area around here to make money. We got a barn up here, and I think there was one down here somewhere, surrounded by some more cabins. So it's decent. Now again, if you have multiple people in this one area, you could be in trouble because there's going to be more scarcity for labor. So you'd probably want to branch out somewhere else, or and then you want to start developing the city so that there's more job opportunities. Did I forget to work there? Well, that was really stupid of me. Oh wait, maybe I didn't. I can't remember. Oh, let's look. Oh yeah, I worked. Okay. So let's. I forget what's over here. So it's good to have a good memory with this game too, for knowing where things are on the map. Which I'm terrible at, by the way. Okay, we got another farm down here, so we can head down here and work and look for some more cabins in the area, or try to remember where the cabins were. So after this episode, I think I'm going to look around the map to see if there's any areas that are already somewhat developed that I can start attaching to, that I can expanding on. Because if I'm building from scratch, that's going to take a long time. I don't even know if I have time this week to make all those videos. And realistically, you probably aren't going to be building everything from scratch, because there's just too much to do. But when you do start playing, you want to evaluate the situation and see what kind of investment and work opportunities there are. That's basically how you're going to start. And then you'll start looking at competitors as well to see what you can do to catch up to them or whatever. Alright, where the heck is a farm? I know there's like a million of them down here. There's one. Then we'll head back up north. So it is the countryside out here. Not much going on, but there is at least job opportunities to make money. So ultimately, the goal is to build a house and start consuming for your identity here. I'm Kaiser. Oh, there's another barn. Head back this way. Again, I call it a barn. It's not a barn. Alright, here's the cabin. So obviously when you're playing the game and there's other people on here, you're always going to get updates over here on share changes. And this over here is just storms changing terrain. It's simple randomness based on what's near. Let's go. Just made some more money. I'm up to 39. I'll be able to... Well, I gotta figure out what I want to do as far as this money goes, how I want to make my money. Because ultimately you want to channel money into your identity account. So right now this guy owns a share in that firm that I acquired. So once the firm makes money, I can pay dividends and then I'll collect it. Now the more shares I have, the more dividends I'm going to be able to collect per dividend payment. So that's the beautiful thing when you first start this game and there's other players, is you can invest in their companies, either through bonds or shares, and you can start making money without doing anything, basically. You probably want to research the firms a little bit to see which ones have potential. I think I'm going to go this way. I'm not going to go to that cabin again because it still has 500 seconds before it the price fully recovers there. Again, I can sell if I want now, but I'm only going to be getting a small percentage of the potential because the demand isn't there. So I'll head northwest and see if there's anything out there. Alright, we'll get this one north then. So driving a tractor is basically my day job. By the time we get up there, that one should probably be close to recovered as well. So we're up to 43. My memory's so bad I can't even remember where that farm is. Just know it's around here somewhere. Yeah, my short-term memory is not good. That's from a lack of discipline and always gearing my mind toward thinking about bigger things and maybe some other complications, I don't know. I just can't be troubled with short-term memory. Okay, we're working here. And it's probably not healthy either. It's probably not healthy like that. So, probably work on that. Okay, still got good 2 minutes here before that one is fully recovered. Alright, so let's just chill here and get ready for that. Then I'm going to go to the exchange and check out our status here. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I gotta go to the main screen and sign into my firm. Then go to the exchange. Okay. So, oh, that might be a bad idea. Yeah, that's a problem, I think. Oh no, we're good, we're good. So, I still am working, but if I go, I believe if I go into this and then move, that might get rid of the tractor, my working status, so I don't want to do that. So, and here's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go to exchange, and we should be able to issue another bond. Yes, we're gonna keep doing 1% since we can. And bonds outstanding, and we're gonna sell it to the public, and we're just going to keep on getting that money until we can afford to do something. Again, your firm could do something if there was other players, most likely. Because I mean, even now, I can start investing, but these firms aren't going to be bringing in anything. I could purchase bonds, but I got to make sure that the firm has money to pay. I mean, look, these bonds are pretty affordable. And then I don't think it's really going to make me that much money. So I really want to just start building infrastructure right now. But in an actual game where there's actual people playing, yeah, you can make a lot of money investing. Okay, so here we are. Sells another bond. Now you see all this information here. When I sign into my account here, I should see that here because Kaiser owns shares in the firm, so I believe that I should be seeing those messages, but I'm not. Okay, let's check this out. Alright, we're here. We can get our full payment. Yes, we're up to $47.66. We're going to go down. Actually, I should be going up. So this land right here costs $41 just to purchase. That's a lot. So my firm would have to purchase this, buy a road here, which would be extreme amount of money, and then that would convert this into a house. So yeah, after this episode, I'm gonna look around and see if there's something I can find, or maybe I'll make a video on it. I mean, I might as well, because then I can show you the realistic element of the game, how brutal the game is, especially if you're the only guy in the world. It wouldn't be that brutal if you're not. Because while you're doing all that, you could at least be collecting some investments. Okay, let's work here again. We're up to 47. You know what? I actually might buy a bond of my own company. Because then I'll be, instead of putting that money to the public, I'll be buying it. Let's see. So I got 47. Let's go to the exchange. Go to the bond market. So it's 40. They're charging 40. The principal is only 36. But that should be alright, because I'll still make money with this 1% payment. Now, bonds in my games are usually like hybrids of bonds and loans. They're not exactly how bonds work in the current financial system. I do that for simplicity's sake and to sort of generalize. It's still extremely strategic, but you also have to keep in mind that we don't have millions of players, so sometimes you got to generalize with things. Okay. Let's see. Well, I could talk about that. Okay. Yeah, I might try to do that, because then at least I'm capturing some of that money. In fact, let's do that now. Let's buy the cheapest one I can find. Payment 40 cents. Let's go with this. I don't know, maybe I want a lower payment one. I'm not sure. Let's just go with this cheapest one for now. Okay, so now I can look at my profile here. And my net worth is 87. I have a shared portfolio of 4340, and debts receivable 3636. Share portfolio right there. Okay. So let's keep doing that and buy up those bonds. For some reason, what the heck am I doing? I'm already working, so I shouldn't be going that way. So while we explore and try to find a good area to start building infrastructure in, I'll be doing farm work on the way, when possible. So when we do go out exploring looking for remnants of infrastructure that we can build upon, we're going to be looking for roads, rails, housing, industries, and attractions. I know for a fact there's not many on the map, but we're still going to look. In fact, we'll probably review some firms for that and see if they have any, because that will point us in the right direction. Then we can look at the coordinates that they're at. Alright, there we go. So we just got the bond information from the company. Maybe you only see it if you have a bond on the shareholders should probably see that too, so that might be fixed later. But at least bondholders will see the information. If you have a bond, if you're signed into your identity, if you have a bond in any government or firm, you'll see their bond payments and their interest rate changes. So we just made 40 cents, I believe, from that bond payment. And then the interest went up to by 36. Yeah, so we're going to profit on that bond, even at that lower interest rate. Okay. My work, forget where I was going. I think I gotta go north. So we want to get another bond as soon as possible. Now it's been a while since I played, so I don't know if the music's playing too loud or not. I think I set the volume at like 20 or 30 last time, so I put it at 25. Oh, that means that we can actually, right after I visit this cabin and make the sale, we can actually go and issue another bond. I keep on doing that. See, I'm in my identity account. I gotta go to the main screen. Like I said, it's been a while. Okay. Change. Bonds. Issue. Selling more bonds. Alright, I'm going to work here and then end the episode. And next episode I'll start with looking at if there's any existing infrastructure that still is on the map. I know there was some, but who knows if storms have destroyed it since then, because it's been a while. But I will take a look at the firms that used to dominate the map, see what they got to offer, and then I can build off of that. So for instance, if they have an industry, then I can build an attraction nearby, some housing, and start business in that area.